Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Thursday, the 4th of June, 2026. Looking at the synoptic to begin with for 7 o'clock local time this morning. You can see this fairly deep low centered just off the northern tip of mainland UK there. And with it, quite a messy picture, tight isobars with a series of occlusions, really, and in particular this established trough down in the south here. Just look at the picture for midday. It's actually all sort of shifted slightly north, and that the occlusions have dissipated to some extent, but still, albeit slightly weakening occlusion coming in from the west, and this trough here expanding much of the south and Midlands of the UK, passing through, bringing with it typical weather that you can imagine is associated with that wet, windy and low cloud. Okay, the sat pic here, you can very much see that. Not a great deal of evidence of any of the features, just a lot of low cloud across, possibly a little bit of an edge there in terms of that trough. Looking at the rain radar, very, very messy picture indeed, with the worst of it out just between Wales and the southwest at the moment. That's tracking its way in towards us. And in between that, we're going to have a number of showers as well. Looking at the prediction on the Met Office here for rainfall, we can see that trough probably arriving to us mid to late morning, possibly early afternoon, and then starting to disappear slightly behind it. But those showers of fairly high intensity and continually passing through our area for much of the day. Odium, their observation this morning about 28 minutes ago is 10-kilometer visibility with the showers, a few clouds at 1,200 feet and broken clouds at 1,800 feet. Just a 2-degree split in temperature and fairly low pressure there of 996. And also saying temporarily 6,000 meter vis with showers and fairly unpleasant weather. Over to the TAF, quite extensive there, southwesterly. 12 knots to begin with, visibility of greater than 10 kilometers with a few 1,800 feet. And then between 7 and 7 local time, 6,000 meter vis, showers scattered 1,800. And the wind's getting up there, 250 degrees, 16 gusting 26, with very poor visibility there, about 3,000 meters. Heavy showers and then broken cunims at 1,800 feet. That continues to worsen from mid-morning. With heavy showers again and CBs at 3,000 feet. So generally, not a particularly good outlook for Odium there. Farnborough, as you can see, much the same there. Will resent running through that whole forecast, but we can see heavy thunderstorms and a lot of broken CB activity as well. Winds aloft to the south of us, looking about 35 knots from 1,000 feet up to 5,000 feet south, about west-southwesterly, and to the north, much the same. Surface wind, as you can see, that's a fairly strong southwesterly flow. Local Met Office forecast giving us around 14, gusting 28 is the worst of it, southwesterly, and that's obviously as those showers are moving through. Still a bit of reasonable humidity, although not, I beg your pardon, reasonable UV index, but I can't imagine we're going to be spending a great deal of time outside. GFS giving us a temperature of around between 12 and 14 degrees in the warmest part of the day, with a dew point there of 11. So again, very small split for much of it. So presently we're at 13.4 with a dew point 10.4, so maintaining about that 3-degree split throughout today, which won't do as much good. That's the webcam on the south side, looking to the west, actually slightly improved picture, albeit still low cloud, showers on the horizon, and a fairly blustery flow there shown by the windsock. Just reload the SkySnipe picture for us a second here. Looking at the cross section. Again, showing quite unsettled weather really with quite a lot of showers, possibly up cloud base up to around 2,000 feet at times. Once the bulk of the early morning showers have gone through, so there could be a brief window there, but that's not necessarily in agreement with the Met Office prediction. And then possibly an improvement later on into the day. So there is an opportunity possibly to operate should it be so required, but that will be very much on a independent review of the weather time. No, Tams, nothing of concern really given that forecast. So we'll move on now to glider bookings. Got two K21s for 5-day courses, two on the booking system, but no students booked those, and nobody for the casual list. Crucially, the simulator is available as normal, so I think the bulk of today would be useful to make use of that, as well as covering off some of the required ground briefings. But nothing to report at this time with regards to 2XL's movements. And the Sailplane Grand Prix temporary restricted area that starts today, that has been deactivated given the weather. So next update on that will be tomorrow, but the rat is not in use today. So in summary, we've got low pressure centered up to the north, the trough passing through late morning, bringing us wet and windy weather with a strong and gusty southwesterly flow. We do operate, it would be on runway 23, cables on the east, but I think that's probably quite unlikely looking at the Met. But there's the airfield setup, should be relevant, landing well into the field given the wind, winching off the east side air turning off the west. That's all for me this morning. We'll see you probably around today. Make the most of what we have and hope for better weather on the horizon. Thank you very much.